I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
The city is under attack. Get inside and bar the door until the fight is over.
You're kidding me, right? We earned a night of rest and relaxation after that bandit raid. It was already 6 AM by the time we got back home after the raid had ended, but that's fine, that's perfectly okay. Still got a couple hours of sleep, and we're ready to set off. Or rather, we're almost ready to set off. Let's get some more potions and provisions before we head off to Ivarstead, before we start the trip to Ivarstead and then the climb to High Hrothgar. Isolde, I think I have something of yours.
Hello again.
I found this note on Ulag's body.
Did you? So Ulag didn't make it past those giants then. More's the pity. If you found any of the sap, I'd be willing to pay you the same cut I offered him. Better price than you're likely to find otherwise.
I like how she just jumps straight into it. She doesn't even say like, oh, well, you don't have any questions about the sap at all? What can you tell me about the sleeping tree?
How the tree came to grow there is a bit of a mystery. Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but that just sounds like nonsense. All I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker, and that it fetches good coin.
Well, in that case, I do have some sleeping tree sap to sell you.
Ah, of course. How much have you got?
I don't know, like 3?
Very good. Be sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me.
4, close enough.
I'll never forget you.
The circle of
You're just saying that because your other assistant died.
Kiss.
Let's be real here.
Giants hold it sacred.
Oh, and we're faced with this bug. Was there ever any sort of determination or cause for this with the dragon corpses just winding up wherever the hell they want, wherever they just feel like showing up? Because it's something that's been in the game for as long as I can remember, probably since day 1. It's also minor, it's not even consistent. Like, I've seen it a handful of times, but that's also after how many hours in Skyrim as well, so... just something that I've noticed, something that I will see every now and then. Like, Mullenmere, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be all the way back by the watchtower. Unless a bunch of guards just thought, hey, let's bring the dragon to Dragon's Reach. Let's adorn Dragon's Reach with some more dragon parts. Now, I could very well just take the carriage to the Rift and walk to Ivarstead from Riften, but we have a chance to explore a little bit more, to uncover some more of the map. Maybe level along the way. We're already level 20, closer to level 21. So I figured this is just a good opportunity. Just to explore, just to see some more Skyrim, which, admittedly, I've been to several of the cities now, and I still haven't seen even very much of the map yet. I haven't gone exploring too much recently, so I want to take this chance. I want to take this opportunity to do so. Uh-oh. Well, I already see the wolf across the way from me. I see the wolf. I see all the other red dots, which means more wolves on the way. That wolf's having a little bit of a problem, though. That wolf... you know, their heart's in the right place. They have the right spirit, but they're, maybe not the brightest wolf in the pack. I mean, hey, they don't know any better. Now, what I am going to do is I'm probably not going to ride my horse the entire time because of the fact that in the end, it's just going to be a matter of, oh, I got to hop off my horse constantly, but I can tell my horse to follow me, though. just so that it stays close behind me, and then if and when I want to ride, when I think we'll be safe for a bit, then we can just hop on and do that. Now, one thing that occurred to me is that I haven't been to White River Watch yet, and it's actually one of the locations I want to go to, too. Because it is one of the few dungeons, one of the handful of dungeons that was expanded and improved upon with Dungeons Revisited, the main dungeon mod that I have on. I feel like usually I get a bounty at White River Watch. I always get tongue-tied with it. But I feel like I almost always get a bounty for here early on. So when they gave me the bounty for Valtheim Towers instead of White River Watch, I was surprised. Which I know it's dynamic, I know it's randomized, but I feel like in all my playthroughs they send me here first.
Terribly sorry.
It's okay, Lucian, you know, we're just a little tight on space right now.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you?
Yeah, it's me.
Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
I'm glad that he's blind and also apparently doesn't know what his friend even sounds like at all. Unless we do just sound that similar. But you would think, being blind, that, he would maybe recognize voices a little bit better. It's a very nice book you have for not being able to read or write at all. Also, I don't want iron arrows, and the other thing is, so I have an elven bow. That being said, because, and I know it's not enchanted, I just have to recharge it, but because of the enchantment, my Imperial bow still does more damage than the elven bow, because it's 24 damage total, because 14 base damage, 10 shock damage versus just the base damage of the elven bow at 20. So, in theory, this bow is still really, really good, so long as I actually keep it enchanted, and so long as I actually use decent arrows. I'm not going to be able to unlock that. I know that for sure. Ooh, they heard me before the arrow even hit him. He wasn't even looking at me, and he somehow already knew. This guy's gonna see me. Thought you what? Heard something? I don't think so. Let's put the lantern back on. I'm done sneaking for the next 3 or 4 seconds. Minor healing, 2 lockpicks. Is there anyone over here? No, okay, I think this is just a dead end. Potion of healing, good, because right now I have 4 potions of plentiful healing, 8 potions of minor healing, and I think I have maybe 2 potions of just regular healing, yeah. And then 2 of my... Oh no, those aren't the ones I crafted, never mind. The potion to restore health is the one that I crafted. And I should probably start doing that some more too. Because I do so little alchemy, I never remember what the actual ingredients are. This only shows, right, this only shows based on the items that I already have, I think, unless I... No, it's not in one of the settings. Maybe by the end of this playthrough, I'll remember what ingredients do what, but that's doubtful. Now we have 2 paths we can go. Oh, this is another dead end, isn't it? Oh, it's just their little kitchen. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you at all. Imagine you're sleeping. Someone breaks into your home. They just say, what a nice kitchen. And then as you're trying to get up to fight off the intruder, bonk, dead. Like, maybe we're the bad guys. You ever think about that, Lucian?
You think it'll work?
Course not. Dogs I could train. But a half-starved wolf? Not a chance.
Right. Lucky if it doesn't rip our throats out.
You were saying?
Is someone there?
Oh, did that miss? Huh? It did. That or it just...
Time to end this little game.
This is the dungeon where you can just hit the lock, right? Or does it have to be the pull chain? I mean, I saw the pull chain. I thought I could do either or. Maybe I could. Maybe I just missed the lock. It's entirely possible because I'm not great as an archer. It's kind of like a minor skill for me right now, or it's not my main focus right now, at least. He helped out. He was a distraction. Honestly, just being a distraction is good enough for me in this moment. Ooh. I'm so glad they left the potion of minor healing for the wolf. Oh, there's a trap door? Oh, that would have been cool if
It must take a lot of bad stuff to drive a person to banditry.
That would have been cool if
I feel
the
sorry
pull
for
chain
them.
had opened that and I just dropped them down.
Oof!
Lucian, do you want to see what's down there? I don't know if I really do. It's tempting, but I
Careful.
don't entirely trust it. It's tempting, but I don't know how we're going to get back out from there. I'm trying to get into the habit of taking more alchemy ingredients as I see them, as I find them. Because even though I don't know what they're going to do yet, even though I don't necessarily have recipes in mind or recipes that I know of for all of them, I can always sell them, I can always use them, and I do want to work on alchemy pretty much for my first time ever in Skyrim. It's been 10 years, maybe it's time
Sorry, after you.
for me to finally make use of it. Is that the boss I heard so much about at the summit? I don't know, didn't seem that intimidating to me, although I did just kind of take a cheap shot at him.
Every now and then.
I also hear someone down there. I wasn't sure if the steel plate was going to be worth taking, but I'm just going to take it. Just cause why not? 200 gold, the Iron Hand gauntlets, his journal. Ooh, Orc Warhammer of Weariness. Do I finally have something better than Wuthrad? I think I might finally have something better than Wuthrad. Pickings have been good those past few weeks. Must be because of the war. Lots of merchants and cowards looking for somewhere to curl up and hide from all the fighting. I've told the men to ease the burden on these poor souls by relieving them of all that gold they're carrying around. Guard patrols along the road are way up. We can barely set foot outside. Travelers must have complained to the Jarl. It looks like the guard isn't ready to move against us yet, but the pressure is getting to my men. I'm having Rajir keep watch with Ulfir now. That should shut them up about our security. Damn that Balgrove. A mutiny among my men? I can hardly believe it. Thank the gods Ulfir heard of it in time. He may be blind, but he's not deaf. I killed Angor myself. A couple of the others ran for it, but we hunted them down quick enough. Only Issa and Rajir got away. Good riddance, I say. There's rumors of a dragon attack on Helgen. A dragon? Hardly. More likely just a story made up by some idiot frightened out of his wits by the war. In any case, the guard seems to have pulled back to the city, so we've been able to run a few decent raids again. Oh, is that the one that I saw the other night? One of the merchants had some odd cargo, bunch of pellets and animals, including a wolf. I let my men roast the other animals, but the wolf I saved. It'd be handy to have a guard dog like that, if we could just train him a little bit. I mean, hey, he was trained to kill. It worked to my advantage, at least. Now, this scaffolding, this is what's new on the White River Watch. This is
Might pay off my bounty this time.
What was that?
part of what was added in the mod.
This is rather exciting.
I mean, it's a little precarious. We're just climbing on a scaffold on a mountain. It's a little dangerous. Like, watch. There he goes. He's already dead, but now every bone in his body is just going to be broken by the time he hits the ground.
Ah, excuse me.
No worries, no worries. Now, my best bet is this is going to link back to where we had that locked door before. Ooh, here we go, ingredients. don't mind if I do. Yeah, that expert locked door that we had, this is probably going to link right back to it. And it does. Oh, is there a key somewhere or no? Because I didn't see one on the boss. If there was one on the bandit I just killed, then I'm certainly not going to find that. Maybe there's no key. Maybe they just want you to open it. Or if there's some sort of like switch or lever or something, but doesn't look like it. I have how many lockpicks? 63? Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. It honestly didn't take too long to find the general area. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it didn't take too long to find the general area, and then boom, immediately opened it up. Okay, so this wasn't necessarily as expanded as, say, Embershard Mine, but still, there was a little bit more to it. Lucian, what do you say? Do we leave him alive? I mean, what's he gonna do? Lead a bandit raid against Whiterun? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Is that a mage? That looks like a hostile mage. Lucian, get ready. Oh, he's casting magic at me! Oh, okay, I dodged a good chunk of those, but not all of them. Ooh!
There's snow escape.
Right in the back.
Because it's snowing. Tough crowd.
Okay, I thought him say snow escape. I wanted to make sure that I didn't just imagine that. Oh. Lucian, I love it. Now, I already just mentioned, it's like, oh, is my Orc Warhammer better? I think it is. Let me take a look. No, 64 damage on the Orcish Warhammer, still 77 on Wuthred. Never mind, no, it's still just the best thing that I have. I was turning around to see if my horse was still following, to see if Allie was still following me. She is, perfect. Now, we're gonna head back towards Valtheim Towers. They're probably gonna attack me. They're probably re-garrisoned it with more bandits, so we're just gonna have to deal with them, but that's fine. That's easy enough. If I clear that out at, what, level 2, and I'm level 20 now and I have Lucian, I'm not really too concerned about it, ultimately.
I don't like the look of this ritual stone. It feels cold. Please, let's go anywhere else.
To be fair, I already discovered it, so don't worry, we're not gonna go back there. Where does this path lead? Does this path lead to something? Oh. With immersive creatures, wolves really just have become one of the most common enemy types that I've seen. Just on the road, just here and there, and I really like that. Oh, okay, this is just the Stormcloak
If you know
camp.
any true sons and daughters of Skyrim,
I just wanted
tell
to
them
check.
to head to Windhelm.
I couldn't remember what
Ulfric
was over
Stormcloak
here.
wants to see them.
I like how they're using the cover of
So what's your story?
the ruin.
I'm a true
Damn
Nord.
faithless Imperials.
Simple as that.
Just a nice little detail. But I like that wolves have become the most common, or one of the most common enemies that you find on the roads with immersive creatures. It brings a little bit more life to the world, but without overloading you with just ridiculous enemies all the time. Having something a little bit simpler, easier to tackle. Yes, it's just going to be trivial. It's trivial now at level 20 to just fight a wolf, but still, I like it. Now, I was saying that I don't want to use the Elven Bow because I think that my bow still does more damage because of the enchantment, but I could give the Elven Bow to Lucian. Also, just you being covered in blood, it just gives me a Dragon Age vibe. How Dragon Age, anytime you go through a fight, your companions and you are just covered in blood to almost a comical extent.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over,
I feel like
say,
there are more of them than there
200
are
gold
more
if you want to
people.
use our road.
How about you let me through and I don't kill you?
You know, now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
Now, if only I could tell her to leave other travelers alone, too. It's like, you can stand these towers, but stop harassing people. That would make for a nice kind of like change, where it's like, hey, if I give you 50 gold, if I give you the 200 gold myself, what if I could convince you to leave the post? And then there's no one to say it's a toll road, there's no one to try and extort money out of travelers. At least for a little bit, at least until the rest of them notice, which could take a while. Oh, what do we have over here? Goblins? Mages? Is everyone just fighting each other here? Oh, Lucian. Look alive, Lucian. We've just inserted ourselves into this fight. He was already dead. I did not need to go for that second attack. Ooh, that's a Turzog. You're still alive. Are you a friend? I think you are. Okay, now we have to save him. Now we have to help out. Whew. Almost leveled. Oh, never mind. Now we did level. Wait. Did we? No. No, we're right there. We're right there.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Are you the one I spoke to before?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
He's the guy I spoke to previously. He's the one who told me where the shrine of Azura was. Man, you still haven't made it there, have you? I think you're going the wrong way. Yeah, you're headed southeast. You're going the wrong way right now. No wonder he hasn't made it yet.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Well, we have a fort over there. We have something right up here, too. The fort is going to mean more bandits. Let's see what's hiding out here in the brush real quick. What's hiding out here by a lovely little waterfall. Lost knife hideout discovered, and yeah, I think it's safe to say they're trying to keep intruders out. Too bad I'm real stubborn, huh? Well, so far I don't see anyone. I see crates. Oh, I see bandits. Never mind. That didn't take very long at all. Oh, I was worried that arrow was going to drop off way too quickly and not hit him.
By Ysmir. Time to end this little
I like how
game.
that counted as a sneak attack, of all things. Lucian with the assist. I say assist, but he's the one who got the kills, so ignore me. If anything, I was the assist. Lucian got the final hit. So I'm really not one to talk. Cage key, here we go. Couple potions, some wine. Bread, cheese. Man, these bandits are living large. Honestly, I think these bandits are eating well than half the people in Whiterun. Wine, cheese, bread. We're getting fancy up in here. Okay, I'm just gonna be maybe a little smart about this. I'm gonna just try to pick them off one at a time. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we'll see. Oh, that did not do as much damage as I had hoped. That really didn't. Lucian, get ready. Lucian, look alive.
Tell you what,
You start running so I can stab you in the back.
Boom. I'll go in for the kill. I'll get him. I'll get him.
That was exhilarating.
I was worried he was going to fall off. I wanted his dwarven arrows. I also haven't been using my one shout, Foos, as much as I could. I really haven't been using that too much yet.
I miss fresh air.
It's been all of 5 minutes. Calm down, Lucian. Also, let me take the book so that I can sell the book. And let's go into stamina. As for what we're going to put our skill point into, that's a good question. I guess I just need to block more. Maybe the timed blocks aren't counting enough, or maybe because... Well, I feel like two-handed always levels a little bit slower with block than if you're using a sword and shield. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but that's how it's always felt to me, at least. Let's look at two-handed. Two-handed power attacks do 0.1% more damage per point of stamina, and unlocks decapitations. Crushing blows, I really haven't been using a Warhammer because I just have Wuthred. 30% chance to resist stagger during two-handed power attacks. Yes. I feel like that's going to be really, really helpful for me right now. Now it's a little dark, so it's hard to tell. Oh, that is a guy. Alright. I just wanted to make sure. And we're clear. Never mind. Not clear. Someone... Two people. Two someones definitely heard me. Turns out they could hear their friend die. Where did I even hit him? Did I just... I grazed his leg and he dropped dead. So that arrow did drop pretty hard then. That arrow did have quite a bit of drop off then.
2 3s? What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my boot.
See, playing cards are now canon in the Elder Scrolls, in case anyone was wondering.
Now ain't this a surprise?
I know I didn't sneak around for this. I know I did not sneak around this time. It's fine.
Foos!
God, it's just so brutal. I never get over how brutal of an attack that is. Oh, they did not hear or see any of that, apparently.
What was that?
Nothing. Definitely not all your friends getting murdered.
Foos!
And... oh, easy peasy. Longbow. I'm not gonna waste my time on a longbow. You kidding me? Now we have two paths. That one and then the one back this way. Ooh, or a chalcum ingot. Or chalcum or calcium. I never know how to say it. What else is new?
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Foos!
This is...
Oh! Oh! Lucian, I need help. Oh! Oh, Lucian, I need help. Okay. Wow, he hurt me a lot more than I expected. Why is he so strong? Okay. It's always the bandit you don't expect. It'll always be the one guy you're not expecting, because I had no problem with anyone else, and then he just nearly murdered me. Super quickly. I almost missed that one septum. I know the minor healing potions do almost nothing for me now, but it's also the only potion that I have in, in some quantity, in any sort of quantity right now. So I can just spam them, unlike all my other potions right now.
Looks like the boss is at it again.
Why? What's he doing now?
He's on one of his drunk rants again. Except this time he's challenging everyone to a duel over in the hole. We've got him locked in there now, but he's still challenging anyone that looks crooked at him.
Someone should let that cat loose. That'd shut him up real quick.
Hey, don't say that too loud. You don't want it getting back to him.
Now this is gonna be a risky shot, but... Oh, didn't kill her. Didn't kill her. Imagine she just runs back to her friends and is like, hey, someone just shot me with an arrow. They're like, what? Is the conversations you just imagine would be happening. Oh, this is a lot of people.
Time to get lost, friend.
Lucian, are you ready? Lucian, please tell me you're ready for this, because I don't know if I am.
Okay. Awaits you.
It'll be so much
This
easier
is
to run.
not going to be good for me. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good, Lucian. Gonna weaken them up with the shout. Go in for the kill.
Good teamwork.
Whew. Even just Foos, even just a single word to weaken them up a little bit is so helpful right now. It's making a world of difference. Also, I just realized I'm probably not even wearing... Yeah, I'm not even wearing an amulet. I should be wearing my Amulet of Talos. Reduce time between shots by 20%, and... Yeah. If Foos already has such a short cooldown, just tacking that on is gonna be machine gunning Foos constantly. Oh, you just had to move at the last second, didn't you? You just had to move. Ooh, I missed.
Time to end it.
I agree, time to end this indeed. That other archer is staggering me quite a bit, though. Hold on, just block, and down she goes. It almost looked like she managed to curve that arrow around... Or he managed to curve that arrow around the cage, but no, it's just because of when he let go of it, when he loosed it.
Foos!
I wasn't even trying to hit her with that. I was trying to hit the archer, and I killed the lady with the shield instead. Is that everyone? It looks like it. I'm gonna leave you in there. You can stay right in there. You do not look happy to see me. Elven War Axe. I feel like I'm already getting picky about what I want to take for money. I'm still just not taking the Varla stones because I still think it's just cheap for me to take them and sell them. And I'm not going to sell them for 1,000 gold each time either because I don't have high enough barter for that, but still, it's a little excessive. Oh, they killed that bear. This was a good day of exploration. I feel like we got a lot done. I also checked the map before we came in here, and we're right around the corner from Ivarstead anyways, so by the time we get there, it'll probably be night. We'll just rest for the evening, have a nice drink or two at the inn.
But they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold, yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Oh, he's coming right at us.
Huh?
Here's your wood, now turn it into gold.
This is rather exciting.
Wait, Lucian. Okay, ooh, we're close. That was really, really close. Okay.
Boost!
This is just really great for archers right now. This is great for just staggering archers so that they can't hit me with that arrow.
Can't wait to count out your coins.
I'd be a rubbish bandit. Much too polite.
And that's what I love about you, Lucian. That's what I love about you. Ooh, dwarven helmet. Yeah, I'm already getting picky. Now I'm just like, oh, only 200 gold, which means I'm going to sell it for less than 100, but I'll take it. I'll take it this time. I'm very inconsistent with it, I know. Alright, and I think we're all set. I think we are clear. We're gonna leave the fort alone for now. At this point, it's already getting late. Let's just get to Ivarstead at this point. Even that's gonna take a little bit. We still have a little bit of a ways to go in order to reach Ivarstead. I wouldn't be surprised if, at the rate that I go sometimes, I'm gonna get there and it's already gonna be morning, or it's gonna be right before the crack of dawn, and I'm gonna get all of maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep before I set out. But I really wouldn't be surprised. I don't think anyone, especially Lucian, would be surprised at this point. Is that an Imperial patrol? Looks like it.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
I will say, I always love the capes. You all just look very, very regal, very, very fancy. I love the shine on that armor, too. It's funny because I gave up that armor a while ago. I had that armor for the longest time, and I was like, I should probably go a little bit more incognito if I want to keep traveling around unnoticed. What's down here? Uh-oh. Lucian, are you ready to back me up with this troll? Jump attack! Ooh, okay. Not the best hit, but decent enough. It looked like I would have missed. I'm glad I didn't. Oh. Because that could have gone very, very poorly for me. That could have gone terribly for me. Let's search his hideout, see if he had anything I want. Heavy armor increased. Not bad. I'll take that. Note to the captain. All hail the Stormcloaks. Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the Rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort, so send a few men to investigate. Probably just a couple of wolves, so you'll only need to send at most 2 men. I found one. Where's the other? I say that, but there's all these skeletons, so ignore me. Never mind me. Oh, where could the other body be? As I stare at 3 distinctly different skeletons right now alone.
Get him. I'm getting out of here.
Somebody
Someone
help.
do something.
This should be good.
Die, dog.
Lucky. It's a fight.
I did not really think about this. That the Imperial soldiers and the Rift guards would start fighting each other. Wait, did you kill the prisoner too?
This is glorious. Don't you just love a bit of rain?
Or did the Imperial soldiers kill the Stormcloak soldier once they came out under attack? Well, that's a really, really nice introduction to Ivarstead. That's a great thing to come to Ivarstead for the first time and witness in the middle of the night. Little brutal, little bloody. Maybe we'll just find the inn. Maybe we'll just call it a night. We'll talk to people and we'll see what's going on in the morning. Might just be for the best.